Oh, my crown came loose. Dang. Dang, what happened? The crown prince around this bitch. You feel me? My young boy made this for me. Alright, let me go switch up my clothes. Throw some paint clothes on. Yeah, but my young boy made a crown for me today out of flowers. I was like, look at you, nigga, being all goddamn creative and shit, boozy. Oh me, these niggas hop right in. I've been in here for 1 minute. What's good, guys? Good afternoon. Boy, you know I love y'all niggas, yo. I swear. That's what's up, man. What's good, guys? They got their notifications on. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't even change out my damn work clothes. I'm still in my work clothes. I ain't even turned the light on yet. Okay, damn. I normally get like 10 minutes real quick. give me 10 minutes. But yeah, you see, I had to wear this all the way home, yo. Like today, after our program was over, one of the kids went outside and he was sitting down on the grass picking flowers. I'm like, all right, cool. And then next thing I know, he's like, yo, Mr. Travis, here, I made you a crown. I'm like, a what? And then he held it up. I was like, yo, that's fucking dope as shit. I was like, yo, put that shit on my head, bro. Notifications on for show, bro. Yo, he fucking crowned me today, bro. I'm a real prince now, nigga. You see? I got a real crown, bro. Play with me. Right? You see I'm stunting, right? Hey, y'all can't tell me nothing right now, bro. Hold on. Let me adjust. Let me get my double flowers in the front. I need more flowers in the front. There you go. I can't tell me I ain't a prince today, boy. Can't tell me I ain't a prince today. Man, my young boy that made me a crown. And ain't a crown of thorns neither. It's a crown of flowers. Y'all don't even know how special I feel right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asked him to do that for me. You just made me a crown. You all work? What? He said, I'm just leaving work too. Look at this. Ain't God good? ain't God good? Yeah, I did my prison class today too, man. We was in there talking about spirituality and shit. And then, no lie, yo, like, I tell everybody I'm a fucking atheist. But like, there was only one guy in the class today who believed in God. I didn't think it was like that. But everybody else like, man, that shit bullshit. This bullshit. And then the one dude, and he a hood nigga too. He's like, man, I don't believe everything in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit was written by man, but I believe in God, nigga. I believe in God. Oh, y'all just need to, we need to just start this conversation right now because I feel like, I was like, yo, Biz, ain't nobody. We understand you believe in God, bro. Ain't nobody trying to take that away from you. We just discussing it. Yeah, but y'all just keep saying negative things and negative, and y'all just point out all the bad things and the bad things. You know what I'm saying? Well, yo, you jump in the conversation and point out the positives, and I can point out a lot of positives about faith and belief, even within a structured, organized religion, because there's once again, there's structure and organization, unity and community, a sense of togetherness. So there's a lot of beneficial things that come from practicing a religion, but we don't need to. We don't. It's not like you need to have a religion to be a good person or to do good works in your life. You don't need. You don't have to absolutely be a part of a structured, organized religion to do that. Because I'm not, and I think I'm a good enough person that little kids make me fucking crowns out of flowers. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't pray to God this morning, but I think if you just do good, you'll be okay. But my man was fucking, he got heated in there this morning over that shit. Um, All right, guys, let me go swap up. See, y'all don't be seeing my work fits, but I just threw anything on. I just threw on some gym sneakers, some old tacky khakis, and a fucking Timberland shirt with a white belt. And that's where I would have worked today. And I came home with a crown. Oh boy. All right, I'm back. Oh, spirituality is way different than religion. I subscribe to philosophy of always try to be your best self and don't be an asshole. But I still have my off moments. Ain't that the damn truth? And so, the lesson that I'm doing right now in my prison class is health and wellness. And throughout health and wellness, we talk about diet and nutrition, mental health, uh, and now we're talking about spiritual wellness was our topic for this morning. And the thing is, there's a lot of different ways to engage in like deeper, non-tangible components of yourself. And you can do that through religion or nature or the creative expression of the arts, um, community service, exercise. There's different ways that you can like tap into your inner self. And so, and I think that's a part of being a healthy person, is having some type of sense of awareness of who you are, what is your place, what is your purpose, and how do you fit into the world around you, and how do you affect the people around you. And that's spirituality. And you need to have a healthy sense of yourself. And so that's how I started off. And so I actually brought this piece of art into the prison with me today. And so we sat there and we started off talking about art, and because there's a lot of creative guys in there, and so we went into the process of creativity. And then one guy was like, well, when you're painting, what does that look like? How are you arranged? What music are you listening to? Like, what does it look like when you paint? And I said, well, sometimes it depends on my mood, because for one, I said I normally do a stream when I'm in my studio, so it's not like I feel like I have to entertain, but I do talk a lot, and that seems weird sometimes because I'm talking to somebody, but I'm not talking to anyone, you know. So there's that aspect to it when I'm in the studio, and sometimes I'll listen to straight instrumentals. I can listen to almost any genre of music, a podcast, or I can sit in complete silence. And if I'm like just in the flow state on a very simple part of a painting, and I can have some hip hop banging, boom, 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 and I can still be painting away and and rapping the song, la 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 la. But if it's a very detailed, intricate part of the painting where I really have to focus, and it's not a lot of broad strokes, it's way more dedicated movements. I need more silence for that. Um, and sometimes I can drown out the surrounding noise, but sometimes it just helps to be in complete silence if I'm trying to concentrate. And I've told the stream several times, there may be some days where you don't see me stream. That doesn't mean I'm not painting. I be in here, but sometimes I just need to focus, and sometimes I need all of my studio time to create. Because most of the time, I like doing this part right here. I'll sit, and you guys know I'll talk for a fucking hour because we talk about shit. You can talk about good shit, and I can talk for an hour with no problem. But sometimes it's like, well, I only have an hour to paint, and if I turn that stream on, me and the homies gonna blow through 45 minutes bullshit that I ain't gonna get no painting done. So okay, for this session, I just need to paint, so I'll just come in here and I'll keep the camera off, and so y'all don't distract me. So, but and I started explaining that process of how it can vary when I'm in the studio creating, and I try to focus and I can zone everything out, and I kind of go into myself. And then after I made that comment, I started reading right from our lesson plan from the day about spirituality, and how the creative process in arts can be seen as an expression of that. And so we ran through our lesson, and at the end of it, the one dude was like, that was a good segue you did too. I was like, I was hoping somebody caught that. He was like, that was a really good segue just from a normal conversation. Hey guys, good morning. What's up? Oh, dope art. And we was talking, and then I just made that shit flow like right into the lesson. He was like, that was good how you did that. I like that. That was fun, bro. But yeah, throughout the whole conversation about, how do we tap into ourselves? How do we give our life meaning and purpose? And I really didn't try to harp on the whole religiosity thing, but at the end, I just asked like who would consider themselves religious or spiritual or whatever, and then the conversation went from there. And then the one guy, like I say, he felt like he was being attacked because most of us see like holy scriptures and manuscripts for what they are. They were written by some guys a long time ago trying to figure things out, trying to figure their personal place in this thing. And some of them may have been popping some mushrooms and drinking ayahuasca and going into these fever dreams of hallucinations, and then they said it was a prophecy, and they write it down. And it sounds dope, you know what I'm saying? And some of it is just philosophical stanzas and prose and poetry. And some of it is allegories. And some of it is historical fact. And a lot of it is just made up shit. And so there's everything in these holy books, and you have to take it for what it is. And so that's what we were saying at the end of the day, is like, it's hard to like believe any one faith because they were written by men. We have dates when the Mormon faith got started, when the Jehovah's Witness faith got started. We know who started these things. And the one guy said some angel gave him gold tablets. And where are the gold tablets? Well, they took them back. And I was only able to translate it once. And the Prophet Muhammad said, well, the angel told me to write this down. Well, do it again. Well, I can't because I'm illiterate and I don't know how to read. So, I got a mini Modelo. Mini. It's only a little bit bigger than the bottle opener itself. I could have just guzzled that shit, but I'm trying to like make it seem like I'm drinking a beer, not just a piece of beer. I subscribe to the philosophy of always. I read that. I've also noticed that when you do detail paintings on stream, you put on a podcast in the background. I can't, cause I love music, and if that beat hard or them lyrics, like I can't paint like that. Listen to the fucking bass line, don't boom 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 boom. I'm like, man, look, just talk. Somebody just talk to me about science or something, bro. Yeah. Like, when you be on that detail shit, that nigga can't listen to no damn music, bro. He be listening to Joe Rogan. Oh, he putting Joe Rogan on or some shit. You already know, man. That's what I said. Like, y'all already know my little differences, but trying to explain it to the guy this morning, I was like I said, it depends. It really do depends. Because they just a bunch of different moods sometimes. And then, like I say, all my art ain't the same. And sometimes I'm using really big brushes and I can make big ass strokes. But then sometimes I got teeny brushes and I need to be real precise with what the fuck I'm doing. Damn, I feel like I just clinked this thing. I swear, but I feel like I just... Do I be smoking that much where these things just always stay dirty? I don't see how, man. You know what I should? I should start me a bong and pipe cleaning service. Is your bong dirty? Is your weed pipe clogged up? Bring it on down to the Jimmy John's Clean the Bong. And I'll get your bongs and pipes looking brand spanking new. Squeaky clean. Bob's Bongorama and Weed Emporium. It's the separation of the right and the left brain, because you got two hemispheres, and sometimes you can get cross chatter. That's called schizophrenia. BBL Drizzy, BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy, BBL Drizzy. I said BBL Drizzy. Anybody else smoke grabba with their weed? My cousin boyfriend put me on this shit like a couple years ago. Like, I was smoking on it, and he smoked out of weed pipes. And he was like, bro, he just took a cigarette. He was like, you mind if I put a little tobacco in there? I'm like, why? He's like, oh no, I just like how the tobacco hit with the weed. I'm like, why don't you just smoke a blunt then? If you want tobacco and weed, just smoke a blunt. He's like, no, just try it. And then plus, it's like, if you put tobacco in first, then like your weed don't fall down in there. I was like, it's tobacco. I smoke cigarettes. Who gives a fuck, you know? I was like, yeah, it is different. Weed and tobacco. That's what what they call that shit? A spliff? Is a spliff weed and tobacco? Or I don't know. It's a certain name for when you mix it like this way, whatever. But normally now when I smoke out a pipe, I put grab in there because I I still cheat. I say I don't smoke cigarettes and I don't. I haven't bought a pack of cigarettes all year. I haven't smoked cigarettes in months. You know what I'm saying? All year. If I do smoke, it's tobacco is in my chin. And when people like you smoke cigarettes, I be like, nah, I'm not lying. I ain't lying. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't. I don't even have cigarettes nowhere around me right now. That's what I always thought. People are like, oh, it's a spliff. Oh, it's a roll a spliff. Like, you're not really rolling a spliff. You're rolling a blunt. It's different names. That's why they're called different shit. Blunts, joints, stogies, spliffs. Like, these shits are fucking different things, bro. A spliff is when you mix tobacco and weed and roll it in joint in rolling paper. And then there's a difference when you roll rolling paper and then you roll a leaf around, like a tobacco leaf around the rolling paper. That's called something. And then you got blunts, and then you got just a regular joint. I was really trying to tell somebody that shit once. I was like, no, I think a spliff has tobacco in it. Man, a spliff ain't got no. It's just a name. Like, no, it's specifically called a spliff because you put tobacco in it. I don't know. I ain't Jamaican. I don't know where none of this shit originated from. I feel like I'm always wrong about everything any damn way. Right? They do it all the. And bro, and my cousin boyfriend is a fucking Russian. This motherfucker is Russian. He's pale. I'm talking about pale white. This motherfucker look like Casper with blonde hair and blue eyes. Russian. Mind if I put some tobacco? I'm like, nigga, what? Go ahead. I hit that shit. Now I'll be coughing like this. But yeah, ever since I smoked like that with him, every time I smoke out, well, not every time, but recently, well, since I stopped smoking cigarettes, I was like, you know what? I might start smoking gravel. But yeah, a Russian got me doing this shit. Ain't that some shit? Hey, man, art and education. We gonna learn something today. If it ain't nothing but spliff. We'll learn something. It may not be every day. May not be every day, but we teach each other a lot. That's why I love having these guys around, man. We all old. We sit around and talk shit. Talk about spliffs. I gotta hear that BBL Drizzy beat. I ain't lying. I think this is still on the speaker. Thought I knocked something over.
Casino, new players get up to $1,000 back and 200 bonus spins for the number one feeling, winning. Ranking higher than the 34th best feeling.
Hope y'all had a good day. I had a pretty good day today. Let's get the lyrics to that real quick though. You got the best BBL in history. It ain't no mystery. I know you seen his glow up. His cake can make you show up. I know you seen his glow up as BBL. Yo, Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums. Okay, you want me to make some drums, nigga? Yo, how? Why? Why, bro? Why? Why you doing like that? Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Okay, BBL, it's your goddamn tummy tuck. V12, that's a fast one. Yo, that beat crazy. I gotta make some. See, that shit inspired me to make more beats now. Wait, y'all seen that little bit of smoke get away from me? I don't like that. That shit really escaped. God damn. Yo, this weed strong as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Normally, I be getting like 19%. I got this. The last shit I got called Crazy Kush. This shit is, I think it's like 23 or 24% THC. Bro, this shit strong as fuck, son. I remember the first really strong weed I ever smoked, bro. Was goddamn. I don't know how. To this day, this nigga still ain't never tell us where he get this shit from. But my my man came through with some sour diesel, and this was like 20 years ago, bro, or almost. So it was like 2005 or 2006, and he come through, had a little baggie of that shit, bro. He was like, bro, I think he's, you know what? I think he said he got that shit from the beach somewhere. He was down at the beach, and back then, even then, like exotic or like higher quality weed was already floating around, but where we lived at, people ain't really had that shit like that. And so you can tell the difference when motherfuckers had some different weed, bro. Like, yo, cause we was still picking seeds out of our shit. But he came through with that shit here. We was like, what the fuck is that? And everybody that heard about it was like, bro, like, it's sour diesel. And just looking at it, bro, that shit looked crazy. So we rolled a joint. We rolled one joint, yo, and it was 4 of us. It was 3 of us. It was 4 of us. And we rolled the joint. He sparked that shit. He hit that shit. I think I was second. I hit that shit. Cough like a bitch. Hit that shit again, you know. Puff, puff. Pass. I passed that shit. Kept coughing. Other 2 niggas hit that shit and came back around to my homie. He got that shit. He looked at it. He was like, you want it? I looked at that shit. I was like, I'm good. Yeah, I was so high off of like 2 pulls off of the sour diesel, yo. I say our systems we wasn't ready for that shit, bro. I say we ain't had no tolerance for no shit like that high potency back then. That shit went around one time, bro. Like four dudes smoked half a joint, and we were smashed. I'll never forget that day. I was like, God damn, bro, I was so goddamn high. I felt like I smoked a whole blunt by myself. Felt like I smoked a whole blunt. I was like, damn, nigga, where you say you got that shit from? So I got that shit from the beach. And that's where like all the good weed was coming in at first, cause that's Myrtle Beach was the first place I bought like some super high quality shit. This motherfucker had White Widow. And like when the weed culture really started picking up, there was this magazine. I don't know if I'm pretty sure they still do it, but High Times magazine. But I had a subscription to High Times magazine because I was just amazed. Like, we still smoking this brown ass Mexican brick pack weed with seeds and big ass stems in that shit. Most of that shit brown. It's just like. Then you look at High Times magazine, you see the cannabis cup and these motherfuckers growing Bubba Kush and Super OG Red and goddamn Sour Diesel #2. I'm like, why the fuck? Where all this shit at, yo? And so when I start like seeing good weed for the first time, boy, I was so damn happy, yo. So happy. That shit was way too expensive back then too, though. Motherfuckers want like $30 for a gram and shit. Bro, High Times. Bro, it was. You already know how that shit was, boy. Yo, I remember one magazine or one issue. It had Redman did a whole article of how to roll a blunt. Yo, that shit was crazy, yo. It was literally step-by-step directions from Redman on how to roll a fucking blunt, yo. Yeah, I used to love High Times magazine, bro. And like I say, I be reading that shit, bro. Like, I can't wait till I can find some of this goddamn weed, yo. And that, like I said, I met this white boy down at the beach, and he said he was from somewhere with an M, yo. Is either Minnesota or Montana. He was like one of the northern western states. And goddamn, bro, he was like the first real weed dealer I seen, bro. Cause I went to his crazy, like, I got weed, man, come through, bro. He pull out a big ass Tupperware jar. That shit was like a big Tupperware, but it was like flat. He opened the lid on that shit. Then there was a bunch of little Tupperwares in that shit. And he opened it was like seven, like 6 or 7 little Tupperwares inside the big John. He opened the lids on all of them. And it was like all different kind of weeds, bro. I was like, and you could look at him, tell like that shit was all. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, yeah, this lamb's breath, this fucking white widow, sour diesel, this the white rhino. Man, he had like all kind of shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck, bro? I was like, yo, that's what I said. I think I got the fucking white widow for the first time. And he didn't even touch that shit. He had other little baggies, and he had like tongs. And he just put that shit in the bag and put that shit on the scale. I was like, this is a real drug dealer right here, bro. that was the first time I met a real drug dealer. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga got his shit too organized. Did I say he just... I mean, not being racist or none of that shit, but he just looked like a young white boy. Not even like a hood white boy, yo. He wear the little... he looked like one of the white boys with money, like one of the boys that go out boating and shit. Cause when I met him, he had on like the little khaki shorts with the polo and like some Sperry's like boat shoes. Like you wouldn't even think this motherfucker even smoke weed, man. He looked like he going to school to be an accountant, and I think he was in school doing some shit, but he was selling weed too. That motherfucker just looked so low key, mild mannered, bro. You wouldn't think he was hustling. You would not imagine that motherfucker hustling, bro. That shit was crazy. All right, so honestly, I did plan on painting a little bit, maybe. It all depends. It really all depends because I want this I want this piece to be finished, but I'm just look at it. I ain't even look at it since I've been here, but I'm really just look at it and see like where. I'm gonna just look at it and see where it needs like little touches here and there as far as like the finer details go. But all the fuck, I'm coughing way too much. But as far as like big sections and oh damn, there may be like one big area left because I'm looking at it now and I'm thinking like there is one spot that I needed to work on a little bit, but that's basically solid. I don't know. Let's try to do maybe an hour real quick. I might do an Instagram stream live too. A lot of people have been watching Instagram lately. It's all good. It ain't no big deal. Because YouTube is my home, but we'll see. I gotta find some paperwork tonight too, yo. I'm going for a grant. You know, I did not mean to do that. I pressed something on the TV. Alright. I'm going for this grant, and it's kind of weird because I guess the lady who damn, that's a lot. What the hell? Who's this? I don't know who this is. I just got a follow on. Hmm.
Listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. Manifestation, delusion, a little bit of luck, and some hard work. Anything is possible, baby. Now, excuse me, I got to get to the post office. Listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. Manifestation, delusion, a little bit of luck, and some hard work.
That's wild. All right. I don't know if you guys are still in here or not. My bad. I say you guys be getting stuck on the fucking social media. It's a trap, people. It is a trap. I'm telling you now. Oh, the homie, what's good? What's good in the hood? Yeah, there's a bit more on here than I thought I needed. I already see. Yeah, damn. Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I I accept. I don't know. Yo, my Instagram be acting real crazy on me lately. Oh well. I don't know. There it goes. Hey, I had to hit accept like 7 times. It man, yo, Instagram be playing with me now. How you doing?
Huh?
I said, how you doing?
Ah, man, they're going through a lot.
What going on?
Well, me and the guy ain't dating no more. He broke up with me last week.
You'll be all right.
I know I will. Ain't the first time I've been rejected.
Yeah, yeah.
You still not done with this?
Almost,
What is almost?
almost. It's this right here. If I detail this little part, I'm done. I'm done. I had to take another few days off. I hurt my back a couple of weeks ago.
What you do?
At the fucking gym.
Supposed to take a break. Pushing yourself too hard.
No, I wasn't. Yo, I wasn't even lifting weights. I was moving weights. I was picking up some dumbbells, and I was gonna use, and then I just picked them up, and I was gonna set them in front of the bench, and I tried to set the dumbbells down, and I fucking threw my back out just trying to set the dumbbells down. Yo, I wasn't even actually working out at all. I wasn't even doing shit.
Yeah, you will work out.
But like this is an old injury. This shit happened like years and years ago, and I just fucking re-injured it. So
Damn.
like for a couple days, I couldn't even come in the studio.
You forgot you had an injury.
Yeah.
Bad injury at that. That's not good.
Nah.
I had a bad injury on my leg, my kneecap.
Yeah.
This happened, I think, when I was like, how old was I when this happened? I think I was like 24. Like, I was running, and I don't know how it happened, but I tripped and fell on the side of the curb of the street while running. So basically, I tripped it over my leg while I was running. I don't understand how the physics of that happening, but it was possible. So went to the ER, and they said I pulled a tendon. I was like, wow. So I pulled a tendon. I'm like, so I looked up about like, a tendon. I'm like, what is that? So basically, it's an elastic band. I'm like, oh shit, that's important. I'm like, if I would have snapped that, oh, I would have. You can't fix that. You can't
No.
fix that.
No.
So every time when I walk, I have to be cautious on how I shift my weight.
Well, yeah, I tore my Achilles tendon, and I had to have surgery to put it back together, and now like I don't have a calf muscle on my left leg, and I don't know that's a lot of the reason I try to stay in the gym so much is because I do have that back injury, so I just try to keep my core and my back as strong as possible. And now that I lost my calf muscle on one leg, I try to like just leg train a lot and just keep my legs as strong as possible because I'm already at a disadvantage. And then plus
What the last thing you heard from Frankie?
uh the last stream I did, Frankie, he didn't join the stream with me, but he was in there, and he said he was he worked, man. The job got him busy. I asked him what he was doing. He was like he was getting ready for work. So, Frankie, busting his ass.
We all was
That's all it is, man. The bills got to get paid, and the refrigerator got to keep food in it. So, you know what I'm saying? We starving artists. Got to make it do what it do.
as far as my living situation, he's going for this month's rent. So basically, he basically was saying that he haven't signed off on anything yet, but it's still in motion though. But I didn't get no notice, but he said he will inform me firsthand when the process is going through and whatnot. So right now, I'm still in the clear of having more time just to get everything together and whatnot.
Yeah, that's what's up. At least he's as long as he keep an open line of communication. Like, bro, just tell me, just keep me in the loop on what the fuck is going on. Yo, good afternoon, everybody. I, I'm definitely trying to. So, I've been streaming on YouTube a lot more lately because that's like my home base is YouTube. But my actual goal was to finish this piece before the weekend, and if not before the weekend, definitely have it finished by Sunday. If I don't finish it this afternoon, I feel like I can absolutely finish it tomorrow. Cause
Is this part of the series?
yes,
Okay.
the
I
still
was
hmm?
hmm?
the still yet unnamed series. I don't have a title for it, but I haven't even really sat down and thought about a good title for it yet. But I'll work on that soon.
It'll come to you eventually.
Yeah, that's why I ain't gonna press it right now because I know I got the imagery. So I'll just keep working on like putting the individual pieces together, and then the more of them that I get, and the more of it I can see as a collection, then I'll start thinking about like an overall title for the series.
So you got one of those hitting words in this painting?
I don't know. I don't know. They might be one. They might not be one in there, but they could be. I ain't saying they is. I ain't saying they isn't. You got to work today or tonight?
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight rather.
Yeah, I was thinking about trying to. Well, I don't know if you saw, but I actually got me my own series now. Painting series finally.
What's the title? Art.
Uh, Giving melanin their flowers.
Ooh.
So basically, I did about three paintings. I can show you real quick because I know you've been busy. So, this is the recent one that I just finished. I think was yesterday? No, was it? No, it was not yesterday. It was the day before yesterday. So I finished this.
Nice. I think I seen that one.
Yeah, I just recently posted up this past
Yeah,
week,
yeah.
and the other two.
I definitely have seen the repeating theme. So I wasn't sure if you were gonna make this a collection
Yeah,
or so
it's gonna be a collection.
nice. Okay, I
I
like.
just gotta figure out other different angles and faces.
Mm-hmm.
But what I need to do is make it a little bit diverse of the skin color. So, because they just not only brown and like there's a little caramel in there somewhere, but I gotta play around. Thank you. I gotta play around with the skin tone colors. Like, man, that'd be a BICTH.
Oh yeah.
When it's doing the toning and the shading and the depth. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I look like a wild woman.
Always remember you can add a little purple or a little red to your browns too.
Yeah, I'm still playing around with that. I also got this color mix
There you go.
recipes.
There you go.
So
There you go. I tell
I
people.
feel like this is more for oil paint, and I would like to work with oil paint, but the problem with that is I don't have no ventilation.
Yeah.
And also that I'm trying to, at the same time, while I'm in and going through, oh, Vine Valley, yeah. They actually have a collection of book series of these. I wanted to get the rest of them just in case, because this is really helpful. Man, I didn't know they had a mixing grid. Well, that's what I get for not looking at the book all the way through. I didn't know this had a mixing grid.
Once again, as long as you know how to read, you can always continue to educate yourself. It don't never hurt to pick up a book and read that shit.
the
Uh,
last
the mortar and pestle.
yeah. I mean, I could get it off of Amazon. Well, I just approved for a Michaels credit card for Michaels just recently, so and I'm trying to build up my credit as well. So I'm just trying to find ways that way I can make money, invest money, save money, and it's a lot.
Mm-hmm. You
Now, what I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this series that I got going on, like, I mean, I don't know if I want to sell it or I could just probably use it just to make prints and whatnot. I'll figure something out.
nah, you do both. Have your prints, and if somebody want the original, that's where you hit them with the ooh wop. Like, give me the bread for the original, or you can get this print right here. You gotta do
And I
both.
can use these as a showcase.
Yep. I love all my paintings, but the ones that I feel like people gravitate toward the most, those are the ones that I make prints out of. The ones that always get the most likes or the most comments are that people actually request. And as soon as somebody requests a print of a painting, I make way more of them because it's already out there in the universe now. So if one person asks for this shit, somebody else is about to ask for another one of these shits too.
So far for your painting series, like how many paintings paintings you had so far for this series?
This is the third one. And I already have the canvas prep for the fourth one.
Okay.
And then from there, I think I have the image ready for the fifth one.
I'm actually trying to figure out what's my next one is going to be. I mean, I actually have the reference for the face. I haven't put it on there yet. I need to finish these other canvases that I have did an outline on but never painted.
All right, I wanna take your opinion on something real quick too, yo. Like real quick now. I want to show you something. Hold on, let me see. Cause I don't know I don't know how fast or often these update. That's pretty quick. All right, so everybody who's in the stream, and I ain't trying to First of all, let me show y'all something else. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna show you this. Mm, I don't know why the features scroll now by themselves. Can I pause it? I can.
He looks important.
He's a very famous artist. He's a very famous artist. Now, you see this painting, right? You've seen this painting before, right? What's going on in this image? This one right here, this red, I did this in 2016. You can scroll through my Instagram, scroll all the way back to through my Instagram and find that paint. That paint was in 2016. So I plan on adding to that series for like the next for the next.
So it's gonna be a second, separate series.
No,
So it's like a separate series.
that's my next one. Okay. So this artist right here, he got a show coming up this Saturday in New York. He invited me to his show. Yeah, yeah. He invited me to the show. You want to see the flyer for his show?
Yes. Oh. So let me ask this question. So did you just randomly did this without no reference or whatsoever? It just came to mind of doing that series.
Yeah, yeah. I created that series a long time ago.
Oh wow. So what about that artist? What's his artwork like? So what type of artwork does he does?
He paints a lot of black women. He's a very, 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 very good artist. He's like he's he's possibly like one of my favorite living artists right now.
Oh wow.
Like I only got like a few living artists that I really, really like because I feel like I'm better than most. Not trying to brag on myself or that, but I feel like technically, yo, like the style of art I do.
I want my people to be great. I don't have
Right.
to brag or nothing. That's an accomplishment right there. I actually spoke to another artist. She does traditional art. She does digital. She's actually going to Disney for an internship. And if anything, I hope and she just got through graduating. She just graduated. So I was like telling her last night that you deserve all the praise and blessings. Go for it. Like not a lot of people of our color are actually able to get that far, especially when it comes to the arts and whatnot. So I want all my people to strive. Shoot, I hope one day I can get out there.
Like I say, he paints a lot of black women, and so the first time I met him, I asked him. I was like, cause I went to a artist talk because I love his art so much, yo. I drove all the way to New York to go meet this motherfucker in person, yo. I was like, I gotta go see this shit in person, yo. And like he's a cool ass down to earth dude, yo. And but I really did ask him like, so he's Japanese and he's from Canada,
What?
yo. He's Japanese and he's from Canada, right? So I had to ask him. I was like, bro.
No.
I was like, why? I was like, why do you paint black women so much, bro? If you're Japanese and you're from Canada, what's up with the black women? And he said, dude, look, man, I've traveled to almost every country. I've been to every major museum, every major gallery that you can ever think of. And he was like, you know what I noticed every time I travel anywhere and I go look at art?
Don't have black women.
He said black women is the most underrepresented woman in art, period. Period. He said you will hardly ever see the black woman anywhere. And he said, I felt like I have to change that shit. And so he really focuses on, he paints a lot of black women. He doesn't only paint black women, but he paints a lot of black women to say he's a non-black artist. He paints a lot of black people. I respect him for that.
That is beautiful.
But at the same time,
Okay, that almost brought some tears to my eyes, man. Like, I swear, if it's just not our people painting our own people, it's another race. That is dope. That is beautiful. That's remarkable.
but at the same time, bro, like why your new shit look like my shit though? That's what I can't figure out. I'm trying to be like, bro, that looks a lot like the shit I'm trying to do right now, man. I got mixed feelings about this. I swear.
Most artists are going to do
Uh-uh.
idea, but at the end of the day, we don't know where we originate the reference from.
Yeah, this is true. I don't know how my shit froze. Yeah, you right. You right.
Yeah, I was talking to another artist that I met at the gallery when back in I think it was in February, and like she was telling me and showing me some of her artwork, and she was looking at another artist's artwork that was almost in comparison to hers. And knowing me, I'm an open-minded person, and my thing is that I can't feel no type of way if somebody used like the same idea. But to be honest, we don't know what the original idea come from, because like the only thing you can do when you use the original idea as a reference is just try to make it your own and make it better. That's the thing. And at the end of the day, like you have to look at it too. Not everybody's gonna like your, mine, or anybody else's artwork, because it's a certain style that it has to draw a person to. So now with my style, like I know I like to do it in a cartoony, like thick, thin line, just to have fun with it, and at the same time show a little bit of realism, just a tad bit.
Yeah, but there's a difference between style and concept. So I'm not comparing our styles. Like I'm comparing the concept. What is happening in the image? What is the imagery?
The idea.
Yes. That's what I'm looking at. I don't give a damn if it was a cartoon style or a statue or whatever medium it was in, if it was watercolor or whatever. It looks a lot like my shit, bro. Like it just looks like I never seen anybody do that before. And that's why I thought my Whisper series was a good idea. And that's why I am painting so many of these things, and that's why I decided to make it into a series, because I've never seen a series about people whispering to each other. And now all of a sudden, like the one big homie, he got a painting of people whispering to each other. I was like, man, what the hell? Wait a minute.
I mean, here's my thing about this. Like, no matter how anybody will look at it, you can't hide certain things that you don't want to show the world, because they will steal your idea. But at the end of the day, you want to get it out there. You want to get known. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things you have to take a risk or
Nah.
just don't.
Nah, see, I know another very, very, very famous artist. I know him personally. I actually painted a picture of me and him together. And like my book series, my reader series, like those paintings right there, I worked on that series for 10 years. I have 18 paintings in that series. And then like a couple years ago, he started doing a series with books in it that look kind of like my stuff. I'm like, damn, bro, like get a nigga a chance. Can I come up first? Can I get to the scene? Can I get to the big scene first for y'all start like chipping at my ideas, nigga? Like that. I ain't even out there like that yet.
In order for you to claim those ideas, you have to copyright them.
Nah, you can't you can't copyright an idea. Yeah.
Damn.
I still, you know what? At the same time, I may be just hallucinating and making connections where there are absolutely no connections at all. But if there is the slightest connection, I feel like honored to say that I can influence like artists that influence me.
Yeah. I mean, you and Frankie inspired me to get back into painting and shit. Like, even though I've been going through my stuff personally, I'm like, man, that can't excuse me from painting. So when one of my other followers, the other artist, she was telling me yesterday because I was down in the dumps and whatnot because everything, my living situation, me dating, I'm like, this is some bullshit. Every time something good always, every time when something doesn't go right, it gets worse and worse. And I'm just like, but I have to think about it. I'm like, okay, this is life. I'm not the only one that's been thrown in different situations and whatnot. I just can't be about woe is me. It's about learning and getting through it and just being ahead of the game and just make sure you don't fall back on it. That's the only thing I have to keep reminding myself. Um, so if anything, I pick my pieces up again. Like I mean, like last week we broke up. It took me about like what 2 to 3 days to get over it. I know most people it would take longer, but I mean like I'm fine. It's just that the fact that like I know I need to focus more on doing me. But at the same time, I'm getting old. I would love to have some type of support, but not for now. I'll be alright. But as far as the painting series, um, yeah, I really hope that you meet the guy in person, and I hope you get some connections, and I hope that you can get like a gallery to put your art pieces in.
Bruh need
Now
to,
for me, I'm trying to. Oh, what you was gonna say?
like I say, he need to shout me out. Yeah.
Huh?
I say he need to shout me out to a gallery or something and let me get my foot in the door. Cause damn, dude.
Like
But
for
now,
me, it's.
if I
Mhm.
now if I ever show any of those paintings anywhere in New York, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he copied that dude's stuff." It's like, no, bro. I've been doing this. I've been working on this series since 2016, man. I didn't copy anybody else shit. That's the part that I be thinking about. Like, motherfuckers that see my shit now be like, "Oh, he's copying that guy." And I don't want people to think like I'm taking other people's ideas.
I mean, you got documentation.
You know.
You got it on your social media. You got it all other whatever social media platforms of when you did it, when it's posted. As you was doing it, I'm pretty sure you'll be fine, Travis. You got documentation of when you did it. You're good.
I want this one right here to be finished so damn bad. I looked at it yesterday. I was like, "Oh, I'm done." But then, like when I tell myself I'm done, I always give it a day. Like when I say I'm done, I don't ever take it off the easel right then. Cause
Let it marinate. Watch it
yeah,
marinate.
yep. So I said, let me just come back and just look at this shit one more time before I pull it down. And then, you know what? I forgot to detail this whole little. It's just like a little window right here, and I forgot to fucking add like the last little bit of details to it. And then if I would have started working on the next piece and then caught this shit later, I would have been mad as hell if I had to come back and put this back on the damn drum. Yep, another great rap beef going down in history. You know what I'm saying?
You saw what with Drake and Kendrick Lamar?
Yep. So I done been here for. I was trying
I
to.
haven't heard Drake, but I'm like Drake cannot beat Kendrick Lamar.
No.
Oh, that one verse, I'm like, oh, he's stopping his neck with that verse.
Yeah. So I was here for the.
I was playing it at work all day last night, and I actually got work done early, and I got off
Damn.
early this morning. I'm like, damn, Kendrick went hard.
He did.
Ooh, and that song was 6 minutes long. When the last time you ever heard a rap artist music be that long?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess when it comes to this, because I know Nicki, Meg Thee Stallion, her stuff is not as long, but it's 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, most songs be like 2-3 minutes long nowadays. 2-3 minutes.
When it's the death, it's gonna be long.
Mm-hmm.
I know Eminem, like, what's the last time? I think it's.
But Eminem a old head, yo. Eminem still make songs like they used to back in the day that were normally like 4 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? Because you had to have a verse, a hook, a verse, a bridge, a verse. Like Eminem still makes songs like that sometimes. Now people attention span too short. They can't listen to like a song for that long. But Kendrick made it like that song so hot. You gonna listen to every 6 minutes of this shit, bro. You gonna listen to this whole thing. What color was I looking for? I need blue. Alright, I've been here ever since the Tupac and Biggie beef. I done seen all the beefs go down. All the so-called winners. I think they say Jay-Z won the beef between him and Nas, but I don't know, man.
I haven't heard Nas ever since the early 2000s. I was in high school, like freshman.
Are you crazy?
No, was it? No, I think I still.
Nas
The
dropped.
only song that I ever heard for Nas that I know Nas from is "I Know I Can." That's the only song that I know for Nas.
And that's a really good one too.
Yeah, and I'm like, after that, I'm like, what the hell he playing? It's like he fell off the face of the planet.
No. Nas just dropped 3 albums last year. And
When the last time he been doing music?
last year.
Other than last year?
The year before that he dropped 3 albums.
You know what? I probably wasn't keeping up because
Nah.
of other shit.
Yeah. Nas got damn near 20 albums. And then he just dropped a single. He dropped a single a couple weeks ago, and he's on that single. He says, "I got another album coming this year." I'm like, "Damn, nigga, you not gonna ever stop writing, bro?"
Hey, you gotta make that money.
He don't need no money no more. He just do it for the love of it. That man he got enough money. Anybody who got over $1 million, you good. Because most of us won't even see we'll have $1 million throughout our lifetime, but just to have $1 million all at once, shit, motherfucker who got $10 million, $11 million, you good. Drake bragging about, oh, my last deal was 400 mil. Nigga, just give me 10 million. I think I'll be straight for the rest of my life off of that shit.
I wish I could paint the way how you guys paint, but I can't bring myself to have that type of patience.
Yeah, you can.
I gotta have free time. Like, I cannot work a 9 to 5 in order to do this.
Yeah, you can. You just do what I do. Like you said, damn, nigga, you still working on that shit? She said 99 days later.
That response, I still admire that the fact you're patient.
Yo.
Like, I'm scared to try because expert level. I'm not even there yet. I didn't even get to do the on pencil yet. I didn't do that yet.
Damn.
I mean, I tried when I was younger, but I'm like, I'm gonna have to come back to this later. I'm just gonna do my own art pieces. And with this series as well, I'm trying to do like a color theory wheel to it.
Mm.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing six, but I'm like, screw that. I'm just do whatever colors like pink
Mm-hmm.
or because it's a whole lot of different shades of colors. So I just want to play around with it and whatnot. So I just like this series because it's more hip, it's more colorful, it's more vibrant. It draws you in.
People love color.
But yeah, Travis, I really, really hope and pray that the fact that you meet this guy for connection wise and whatnot. I hope that you get into a gallery or
No, I
you
already
get.
look. I know him. That's what I'm saying. You know how I got the invite? He texted to me.
Oh damn, you got connections like that,
He texted to me.
man. I feel like artists are so underrated so much.
At any given time, he can just text me and be like, "Bro, I hollered at this gallery. They asked if you can do a show in such and such month." And he's never done that yet. I don't know if I had pull or I've done it before. Like I've introduced other artists to gallery owners. It's not that hard. Like, hey, this is my buddy. He's an artist. He liked your space, and then I walk away from there. This now I introduce you to the person. Now if they like your art, they want to show your shit, or if y'all can come, that's on you after that. I'm not about to beg them to show your shit. I'm not about to promise you that nothing like that. I'll just introduce you to somebody. All you gotta do is, bro, introduce me. Let me get in the room. Like I say, his show is this Saturday in New York. I'm gonna go. It's like a 2 hour drive.
I just hope I can move out before the end of this year. And then I have to work my ass off. Or I probably might have to dip into my whatchamacallit. I really don't want to do that.
You
I don't want to dip into my 401k. I really don't.
you you started looking at other places yet?
Man, Chicago. I've been living in this place for 8 years, Travis. I didn't even think to, that something like this could
Exactly.
happen
Yeah,
within
this is
things.
true.
Like,
Well,
huh?
yeah, this is true. Like when you live somewhere that long, you don't think about having to look for somewhere else to live. Shit.
Yeah. And so now to answer your question, have I been looking at places? I have, and there are and people be telling me, get on low income. I'm like, I make too much money. I literally like I just got to doing my taxes and I'm over the qualification of
That's wild.
Cause you have to, cause yeah, because you
Uh,
have to at least make about if you qualify at least 23,000 and some $100 in order to get into low income housing.
You make
Like
twice. You
I
make
see
twice
how
that.
this setup for aid like this for people for them to get help, but at the same time it hinders you to not make as much for you can indulge to stuff that you want to do. That means that you have to have a side hustle.
Yeah. Well,
And like one of my coworkers at work saw my artwork and she was just ecstatic about it, but at the same time, hold on.
are you texting somebody?
Yeah.
Now, what are you using Instagram on? A tablet or something, or another phone?
Phone, tablet. Dude, I was thinking about if I want to sell my MacBook because I haven't you barely used that mug and I had that for like 2, 3 years and it's a new one. I think it's like the what is it called? I think it's a terabyte. No, it's not a terabyte. It's one of those Air MacBooks. What model is this? I don't know. It's a MacBook Air. So I barely use the sucker. I'm trying to think about if I want to sell it, but no, you never know when you might need it. So
No. Man, you should you say you did taxes. Hell, you made more than I did last year.
hey, nothing.
You
It's
crazy.
because like I'm just like
Wait a minute.
Travis. Travis.
You made all that money, and you don't have a
It was
vehicle.
due to like a OT. That's all it is. It's just OT.
Oh, from the OT.
Normally, I probably would have made like 39 or 38,000, but when I was going at overtime, when it
Mm,
wasn't authorized, that's what happened. And then like they was giving up OT around the holidays, so
yeah.
it played in my favor.
And then when you get OT, they tax you extra hard on that shit too. Like, god damn, you make me not want to
That's what
fucking do
happened, and I
overtime.
didn't get, bro. I didn't get shit from my taxes. I got back $9 from
What?
the state. Yes, $9 from the state, $59 from the federal.
What the fuck?
I'm like, you know what? Exactly,
You got to start having some
exactly.
kids.
I'm like, you know what? Huh?
You got to start having some kids.
It's like to find the right person to
Yeah,
have them with. I'm gonna be your single black mother. Shit. I'm already mentally, not functioning. I'm trying to be sane enough for myself. You think I'm gonna be sane enough with some kids?
damn.
I'm gonna be riding around with the motherfuckers. Shoot. Talking about his ass kids.
Yeah, Uncle Sam been rough the past couple years. Like, bruh, can I breathe, nigga? Can I live? Can I get a little break?
And then like I don't know if you on TikTok, but it's a lot of conversity going on about like how they say no, I think they complain about Gen Z, not millennials, because I'm a millennial. They complain about Gen Z not working, but they are working. It's just that the fact that
No, people don't have
Uh,
traditional jobs. A lot of younger people, a lot of younger people are into like stock trading and day trading and the gig economy where they're doing Uber and Lyft and shit like that. Yo, like a lot of people work, but they don't work like a traditional job where they got to go clock in for somebody. Yo.
yeah, but the problem with that, and I don't blame them. I rather work that job too, but it's just that the fact that like it just got worse because like we cannot handle what you or your mom, your parents, and their parents endured to get to this point in society to,
Mm-hmm.
make money and all that stuff, have trades, a skill. And it gets to the point where, like, we probably can't handle that because we wasn't. So here's the problem with that. Is I don't know. This is my opinion and whatnot. I believe that back in the day, we had a lot of family values where we stuck to, two parent household and whatnot. And I know it wasn't all that great, but it got worse, as they got to the future. That the fact that we now have single mothers, single fathers, and it's really breaking our community, to the point where we cannot be strong enough to mentally handle what's going on. So, that's my opinion. Not a lot of people, and I think in my generation, how they bringing up the kids, most of them, I'm not going to say all, because there's some that know how to discipline their kids. I don't have any kids, but by me working in customer service and doing cake orders, and I'm observing how parents treat their children and whatnot, I don't like the way how my generation is spoiling their kids. So I grew up at a certain age, at the age of like a young age, where I had a two-parent household. They was mentally sane and everything, but it got to the point where all that been taken away when uh, mental health affected both my parents. So they wasn't able to raise me and my twin brother. So it got to the point where other relatives had to take me in. And as I grew up, I was aware at a certain age. My brother, on the other hand, he wasn't too much aware until a certain age. And it got to the point where I was observing my family's behavior, nigger behavior. And I got to the point where, like, I don't want to turn out like them. I don't want to, be like this, party, being on government aid. Ain't nothing wrong being on government aid, but just know that just use government aid until you can get off your feet. That's my thing. But a lot of people been living off of government aid, and I'm not trying to knock nobody because I don't know them personally. Just to pull everyone into the whole, oh, they just living off of aid and not trying to do nothing for themselves. Most of the majority ain't doing nothing with themselves, and it got to the point where some of my family out because they try to go to college but didn't finish college, or some didn't even finish high school, or some probably didn't finish elementary school. And it got to the point where, like, it's like they just pinpoint, just mark their place and just not going no farther than that. Like, I'm like, there's a lot of things that our people can do. It's just that they don't either have the time, the patience, the energy, the um, what's the word, inspiration and encouragement to put them through. Like, it got to the point, Travis, when I was in high school and elementary school, like, you know how kids always want to rush to leave school so much
Mm-hmm.
to go home.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of the I was the total polar opposite. Like, I stayed in school. I got into after school programs and whatnot because at the time I really didn't have I felt like I didn't have
I definitely went through a hard party stage, and that's because the same thing. Like that's what my family members were doing, you know, and not my whole family, but the one person I looked up to, he was just a party animal drug dealer, and so I just wanted to be just like that for a long time until I realized that shit ain't gonna. Like you say, you're just wasting your life. Like that shit is not gonna get you anywhere at all. Period. Just nowhere. And like you say, hey, having a good time is always a good thing. But don't make that shit your life.
I mean, you can have a good time, but don't make it a bad habit where like you have people that look up to you to see if you can be about something and what they can go off on being about something as well.
Exactly.
That's the thing. So, but yeah, I just feel like how my generation is bringing up their kids is not. But I mean, I can't say that because I don't know of their situation where like the
Man,
living situation
the
or
hey the phone screen and the tablet screen raising these kids now. A lot of younger parents ain't raising these kids. They be looking at their kids like, where you learn that from? Who told you that? Man, I saw that shit on, like you say, TikTok, Instagram, goddamn, YouTube, or wherever they see that shit at. I was playing Roblox and one of my friends was singing that song. Really? Yeah, you can't, man. It's these kids are connected too many different ways at all times, and a lot of parents are cool with that. And at the same time, like I'm a big ass gamer. Like I have a lot of bad habits, but I understand my bad habits. I play a lot of video games. And one thing I noticed a lot is guys who ignore their kids while they're playing the game. It's like the video game is more important than your fucking kids. I can hear your kid crying in the background. I can hear your kid like, Dad, you be like, go in the other room. It's like, bro, your kid is asking you for some fucking attention, dude, but you rather play this fucking video game. It'd be the weirdest thing, yo, and that's a constant theme. Like I just always hear like kids in the background asking their parents, "Can you fix me some juice?" In a minute. It's just like, well, damn. Well, how does that affect your child when he's asking you for something or the one instance it was this girl and she was on the game and her kid kept asking her for some juice and she said, wait a minute, after this match. And then she got up and got the kid some juice, and she got back on the game. She got back playing, and then you hear her say, "You ain't even drinking the damn juice." You know why, lady? The kid probably really didn't want the juice anyway. They just wanted your damn attention for a
wanted
little
your
while.
attention.
Yeah, they ain't want no juice. They just want to chill with you. But you so tied up in this fucking video game, you can't chill with your own damn kids. And then like you say, like I don't know, it's younger parents are just weird. We're all too distracted to do anything. Everybody's fucking distracted. But once again, I think that's by design as well. But call me a conspiracy theorist. Yo, Beyond Image, what's good? How you doing? I'm trying to put the finishing touches on this piece right here. I'm just grabbing some straight black paint. I might even grab a bigger brush. Go ahead and make some really broad strokes. This might be wide enough. And I'm gonna dip my brush in some. Oh damn. See? That's how I know they be killing me, bro. Bro, I swear, like they only give me an hour now on Instagram. Y'all remember like when we first started streaming? Yo, we would stream for like 2 3 hours. But now it's like Instagram will cut my stream off in like 1 hour, yo.
I'm like, what?
They just flip the damn switch. It's like, nah, that's enough. That's enough of that. I really am almost done with this though. Cause now I'm to the point where, uh, like I said, I feel like the painting to let you know when it's done, and I'm mad because it keep calling my name. Like, bitch, I'm ready to take you off the easel, and it's like, nah, 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 this spot, nah, 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 this spot. Like, god damn it, why don't you just?
Like, don't you see all the details and you want to add more lines to me? God damn, man. Like, you did enough. Stop.
Let me get. I'm trying to get off this
The girl
motherfucker.
in the page is looking like, sheesh, this man here. Have me just putting lines on the window. I can imagine that.
Come on, man. Shit,
Don't let them do AI with it.
Uh-oh. That shit got it almost done.
Oh, man.
BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Okay. Okay. This can go on forever, but I won't let it. I won't allow it. You've been texting this whole time.
Oh, I'm not texting now.
You
Sketching on a piano right now.
doing what?
I'm sketching right now
Oh.
on my trying to come out with the next painting.
What?
No, I was just asking, when are you leaving to go to New York to go see the,
The show is Saturday night at from 6 till 9.
huh?
It's on Saturday.
Is that coming Saturday?
Yep. I would have to leave here around 4 o'clock.
So I had the opportunity to travel. Cost too damn much. I need to get me a pack.
Yeah, and everybody keeps saying that the George Washington tunnel costs more to get into the city now.
Wait, what happened with George Washington?
Like there's a tunnel to get into I think what's that, Manhattan or whatever that shit is, man. But like the last time I went to New York, like the fee was like $7 or $8. They say that shit costs like $14 or something now to go through the toll. They're really trying to get less people to drive through and around the city. All right, I think that's good enough. Honestly, I ain't even pressed about this shit no more.
When you gonna start on the other thing?
Tomorrow, I might start it tomorrow. Uh, Normally when I finish the painting, I give myself a day in between. But man, I worked on this. This one been on the easel for too long, so I think I need to just go ahead and jump right over. Go ahead and jump right over to the next piece. That shit is looking pretty high tech. Oh, all right. What time is it? 6:30. And I've been in the studio for almost 2 hours. It's not too bad. Just say I did this was my long day. I had to do my after school program. One of our volunteers is graduating college this week, and she already has a job starting next week. So she said today was her last day volunteering with the program. So we had like uh, gave her some flowers and stuff, and took a bunch of pictures. And she actually led the project for today. So that was pretty cool. I'm about to get out of here. I'm hungry. I'm about to go fix me something to eat. I'll chat with y'all later. Peace, guys. Alright, I'm gonna say this then. Alright. Boom, that's off. That's off, that's off, that's off. Brushes need to be cleaned. I swear to God, I'm gonna come in here tomorrow and I'm gonna see something. Oh, you guys are still over there. I'm gonna come in tomorrow and I'm gonna see something on this canvas that I don't like much. And I'm gonna be like, son of a bitch! God damn it, Razzer Snazzer Ripper Flapping Flaggers. You know what? It looked good from a distance. That's all I care about, man. That shit look good from over here. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, I don't know. Can I say this out loud? I don't know, man. I don't think I should say that out loud. Damn. Now, if I was smart, I would just go ahead and clean this palette right now. But that means that I would be absolutely sure that I don't need to touch that canvas again. Mm. Hmm. We'll see. I'm gonna leave that paint. I'll leave that paint on there just in case. Huh? Just in case. You know, I might. I don't know. I don't see nothing right now that's obvious, that's popping out to me immediately. But you know, I'll just in case. I'll wait. I'll clean it off tomorrow. Cause hopefully tomorrow I'm taking that down and I'm putting that up. So we're gonna get the underpainting done for this, and then we'll take that down, and then honestly, I feel like I should start another paint. After I do the underpainting for this one, I may start another painting. We'll see. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good evening. Uh, I may or may not stream video games for a little while. It's already 6:30 and I still haven't eaten dinner yet. I might get on the game. Y'all have a good one. Peace. Until next time.